It's Wild 94.1, wild941.com, the base party station. Joey Franchize, Poppy Shampoo. My guy in the building who's had every Uber lit for the past half a year. My man Madeintyo in the building. Tokyo, what up, bro?
Man, I'm out here. I'm
Out
moving
here.
on tour, running around. I think it's my first time tonight. I'll be performing in Tampa, so it's fine.
Oh, it's your first time out in Tampa?
I've been in Tampa, but I ain't been out here for music.
Oh, for perform.
Yeah.
And you came out here with the squad, too.
Yeah, I got the whole squad, whole private club with me.
Now, I want to go, before the song, because we know we'll get into that later on, like, what's the history behind it? You actually lived in Tokyo.
Yeah, I lived in Tokyo from 9th grade to a year out of high school. So I was out there for almost like 5 years out there. Pops in the military, so I did prom in Tokyo.
That's crazy.
I graduated high school in like Yokosuka, like Japan, like an hour from Tokyo. So,
How was that
in the
experience?
mix. It's dope, but like a lot of people like, oh man, you probably didn't understand nothing, all of that. But like I was on a military base, so it was a lot of kids from everywhere on that base. So it was dope. I really like that last year living there is when I really got off base, went everywhere, going 5 stops from Tokyo, eating at random ramen spots and like partying. So yeah, man, Tokyo is dope.
How you compare that scene to like down here? Like, what's the is it like a culture shock?
I don't think. Yeah, it's a culture shock, but like I don't think like when I came back, I was like, I'm back here, cause like Japan is like I feel like everybody out there like you could be yourself, dress how you want to dress, go out, have a fun time, whatever. You ain't gotta like. I feel like out here there's a certain standard people gotta dress or be certain places. You got people talking about you or want to world star you, put you on the Instagram, end up being a meme, all of that. But in Japan, everybody minding their business, everybody in their bag, and they embrace music way more.
And I've heard that from before, and that was my next question is like, as far as the music scene, how do I approach it? Because I've seen like, I've talked to artists in the past that performed out there, and they're like, yo, they're just so respectful and so appreciative of actual shows and music.
I feel like that's the real definition. Like you got fans out there, that's like the real definition of fan. Like I remember one time being at the beach, seeing a lowrider pull up. There's about 4 Japanese dudes with their hair just like Nipsey Hussle, playing nothing but like all his music and Snoop and all of that, where you would think they was straight from like Slauson, like
That's
straight
live.
from Cali, or you'll see a whole bunch of kids that like you can see they Soulja Boy fans and they got the glasses with the writing on it. And it's like certain, like you'll see certain fans for certain eras, like still out there where they stuck in I love Bob Marley, this is what I do, boom, boom, boom. Like I done seen full Japanese dudes out there with long dreads and all of that.
That's
out
so
there. Like
crazy, though. I
yeah,
wouldn't
so
know how to feel.
it's
I
dope.
saw
It's
that.
dope to see that, to where I can't wait to go back and like do some shows out there, because I haven't like really performed out there. I performed one time, but that was before like I had my stuff going, so nobody even knew who I was. But they would show love. I had frames on everything and performing, and they thought I was. It's actually a show with Travis Porter.
Oh wow,
Like
that's crazy.
back in the day.
That's wild.
like in Japan. So
Now, I mean, obviously Tokyo had a big, Japan had a big impact
Yeah.
on you because you incorporated it in your name.
yeah.
But as far as what I want to ask you, like your friends, like I'm pretty sure you still got homies over there now.
Yeah.
So like, how have they, seen you, now that you are,
Oh
this
man,
rising star?
everybody at my school, like they hit me up from the old school that I went to. I graduated in Japan. They all hit me up and be like, yo, everybody plays your stuff over here. Like boom, boom, boom. Like people somebody just tagged me the other day in the Bape store in Tokyo. They was playing my new record, Mr. Tokyo. So they was playing it out there. I'm like, who gave that to him? Like I don't know. Like, but it's just dope to even get embraced, like especially overseas. That's the biggest thing.
Yo, that's huge to touch, over there. That's a whole nother.
No,
That's
it's
a
dope.
whole
It's
nother
dope
animal.
over there because I used to live over there. So like me going back over there is even a plus, and having people knowing your music. So it's dope.
And how did you get into music too? Like I know your brother's been doing it for a minute too. Royce.
Yeah, my brother Royce, really like I was already like he would always write raps, and I would be there and I'd write my rap, but not even get on the song, but just be ready. Like if somebody asked me, did you have a verse or what would you say on this? So I used to just write, and then it became a thing where me and him just started recording stuff. And he moved away from Japan, And then after I graduated high school, I moved to Atlanta where he was at.
Okay.
And I was there for 4 years. And just that last year, like of the 4th year, I moved to like all of that happened. Me dropping I Want. I gave him the I Want record. 10 days later, it was on Fader, Complex, every blog.
All over the place.
And then I gave them the Uber record like 2 months later after that. And then it just went up to where it was like, I just asked them, yo, like, I need you to upload this on your SoundCloud because I got no followers. Nobody going to listen to it. Put it on there. 10 days later, it was up.
How supportive is your brother within the with your career and the way it skyrocketed?
That's the reason why it's moving the way it's moving. Like the reason why like I got my manager now to my crib in Cali to like everything moving. I didn't even really want Uber on the radio. Like I was just like, I don't like it's just I put it out on SoundCloud. My brother's like, you crazy. Like this get on the radio. Like this is like one of them records that just gets stuck in everybody's head. If you don't put this on the radio, you crazy. And now we already passed gold. We waiting for the plat to come in for the platinum one.
Dude.
So like and it's just like that was just on some I was like, I don't know about radio, and he like, yo, you get this on the radio, like you crazy. Like this is going up. And now it's like I never question him. He told me, don't question me. I got you. I'm like, why would I? Like, I'm your brother. Why would I want to see you fail like at anything? So like, just don't even when I got it, don't even question me. Trust me. There's a plan. So I just let it go. I focus on my music. I'm running around doing shows, doing meet and greets, and signing merch and all of that.
That record took off so crazy and still rings off.
Yeah.
I honestly feel like it's gonna be one of those timeless records, and you caught it right, and it caught wind right where Ubers are really popping right now. Did they cut a check for you or anything like that? Have they reached out to you?
Everybody asked me that, and it's like this: they didn't cut a check. I think because the record ratchet. Like I really think you were talking about pre-rolls in the VIP. Shorty just gave me some top,
right.
All of that. Where it's just like, we already have some problems that go on in the Ubers that we can't control, and we can't have this as probably the theme song. But a lot of people that have worked over there is like, oh, yo, man, Tokyo, I like your music. I'm gonna slide you some free rides here or here, like, or me just putting my normal code that everybody else got out, promo code. People just think it's funny. Like my fans just grab it, like, oh, yo, I'm gonna use Tokyo's code. So I like me and my Uber. I don't even use my Uber. It's probably over like 50 free rides. Like
that's
on some
crazy.
Like I'm in a Sprinter riding around, or I'm on tour, like all of that. So it's like I ain't even using the Uber like that. So I mean, it's like to be in Uber everywhere to now it's like you in a Sprinter. You they giving you car service now. So it's like I can't even Uber everywhere no more.
That's so nuts, dog. And have you ever experienced like any crazy situation in an Uber or you or your team?
Oh man, I was just in an Uber. And this guy is, we were talking like some random conversation. My homie Crook and my little brother, we in New York. And this is New York Fashion Week. We out there just for one day because we had the New York show. We on tour, so
right.
We just had that show. And there's this guy, we talking, I don't know how this random came up. They were saying, what is the most like, where's the like the state that's in the middle of the U.S.? What's like the most middle, like the mid state? And we was like this, yo, it's Kansas. Like on some like just right in the middle, like on some like, you know, I don't know why they was bringing this up, probably on some high. Right. Like whatever. And I'm like this, yo, like why are they talking about this right now? So the guy in the front, it's an Indian guy, and we was like, yo, what goes on in Kansas? And he's just like, you know, like you could tell he's annoyed like with our conversation. And so like we're like, yo, the 34th president, Eisenhower, is from Kansas. On some random, like I was like, we're gonna always remember that to this day, like just looking it up. That's and then weird. He's like, so do you know what the first Indian president is? And we're all like, huh? Like what? So you know, he got super tight. He was like, yo, like whatever, like you know, like you guys are gonna be childish, like cause we just laughing, we like, huh? You know, and I was like, this, dang man, you know, blah blah, like on some like it wasn't like that. He's like this. We talking about music, all this stuff, and he's like. He said his name like Zakir, some crazy name, and he was like search that name, and he was asking us about it. We typed in something, and guess how he was related to like one of the most poppin' like tubalists, like some dude, and this dude's over here playing the drums, going crazy. I'm talking about the whole ride. We listening to like these crazy Indian drums going off, and we high, and I'm like this, yo, this is too much right now. This dude not even looking at the drums, he's just going off crazy. And the dude's like this, he's going mad. Like, he's like, and he's in the front just smiling. And I'm like, yo, what's up with this dude? He's really hype for this. And I guess, he was related to this guy. And he knew that I did music because I told him. And he just wanted to relate to like, yeah, I know something about music too. And like, we were super hype about it. I'm like, yo, I'm gonna have to sample this for something.
I was like
on some like, yeah, I saved it in my phone and everything. Went to the crib, told my shorty like, yo, let me tell you, I didn't had to, like, I never like had no experience crazy in the Uber. But that was the most recently like that something happened. I was like, yo, like, that shit was wild. It was intense. I'm sitting here watching this like, yo.
Insane.
It's crazy. It's a crazy situation.
You need to definitely try to sample that, dog. Yeah. I want to hear it now.
Yeah, no, it's wild.
It's Wild941, wild941.com. Joey Franchize here with Made in Tokyo. Now, Tokyo, Uber Everywhere is on the You Are Forgiven project. Oh, yeah. Why'd you name it You Are Forgiven?
Okay, so You Are Forgiven. So when I dropped I Went and I dropped Uber, and then people were asking for a project. So I released the project You Are Forgiven. I really, like, I was gonna release one of the tracks on there called Kelly Rowland before I was gonna release my project. And the Complex person told me, yo, you gotta put this project together. You gotta give us a project or give us a video. We're not like doing your first premiere on our website with just a song. So I'm like, dang. Like, yo, they trying, like, I really want this post, though. I got them to answer back in the email, everything. I'm like, yo, like, I really want this post. It'd be a good look for the rollout of my tape. Right. So I'm sitting here thinking, like, yo, a lot of people rocking with me now. It's crazy. I drop out one, I drop Uber. A lot of people rocking with me. A lot of people that didn't hit me up, people I thought that did follow me, I'm seeing that they follow me now. Right. And certain stuff, and I'm like, dang. And I used to be the, like, salty type where, like, yo, they didn't rock with me before, whatever. So it's like this. You Are Forgiven was on some like learn to be on some cool whatever. I got it on my fingers, forgiven or whatever. Like on some like remember that it's like you could forgive people or whatever, and like you could whatever. All of that's just forgive people, but never forget. So there's a lot of people that I'm running back around where it's like a lot of people I met with my brother Royce on some like they didn't rock with me. And then now it's like turn back around. They hear this song, it goes up, and they're like, "Oh, Royce, that's your little brother." I'm like, "You met him before." He done came to the radio stations, everything, and now it's the meet agains and what's up, how you doing? So it's like this project was You Are Forgiven. I'm not even mad at you. You hip now. You get the new music that's coming out, whatever. You Are Forgiven. So that's the whole behind that.
And now being overlooked, saying as that guy, you feeling like nobody rocking with you. Did you ever feel that one point that you wanted to stop making music?
Yeah. Of course, like before that I was doing hella hip hop, doing all of that, like running around. Like you would think I was about to be in like a Joey Badass clique or like I was like, I grew up listening to Nas or whatever, but like I was doing hella hip hop and I felt like, dang, like I'm doing all of this and nobody hears. I'm spitting bars, like I'm going in, and I felt like, dang. So I sit back, I started learning how to make beats because I got discouraged on making like just like real just music, just versus just like me rapping. So I was like, let me just make some beats. And I started making beats and I started giving them to different artists. And then I'm like, man, like, I got a talent to rap. Like, why am I sleeping on myself? So my homie sent me that I Want, that now I got 2 Chainz on. He sent me the beat. I rapped on the beat. I sent it to my brother Royce and was like, yo, what you think about this? And he was like, it's hard. It's hard. Like, blah, blah. So I'm like, so let me upload it on your SoundCloud then. You think it's hard? Like, let me get that. Like, So he went ahead and did that. And that's what it is. But like I was doing super hip hop before that, doing all that, being around, writing records with people, and just like got discouraged. Moved to Cali, everything. The homie I was the crib I was staying at, he told me that I wasn't on his like the like insurance on the crib, so I couldn't stay there. I had to move to San Diego, laying on my homie couch to moving back to Atlanta, and then dropping this record last summer, Uber last summer, and it going up to where it's like for real. Like around that time I was laying on the couch. I tried to leave from Atlanta when I had a good spot. I was staying that stubborn, trying to move to Cali, then having to come back and, eat your own plate and be like, dang, like it didn't work out, to recording my whole, like my whole You're Forgiven project, and I Want, all of those, to where all them records are over millions of plays now, to where it's like nobody knew me then. And it was like this, like my ex was keep calling me and I was trying to get on like straight with everything that I was doing. My mom was like, you're going to have to work at CVS or some Publix, you're going to have to get it. And now it's like my mom, everybody stay at my crib. Like, and it's like, and it's cool. Like, and I'm just running around. So I'm blessed. And it's like, this go back to Royce, just listen to me. I got you. I hear that you got something, and I'm gonna step back on what I got going on, and I'm gonna push yours as hard as I can, because I don't know how far mine gonna go. I don't know how far it's gonna go, but I don't waste. Like, we know, like, with this music industry, you gotta react fast on what you got going on, or you could just be overnight and that's it. To where it's like, people are like, oh, I like that. To where it's like, if you like Madeintyo and you do your research, you're gonna like the other records that he got. But if you just know Uber Everywhere, then you just gonna be an Uber Everywhere fan.
Exactly.
But if you go to Madeintyo and search all this stuff, you be like, oh wow, it's just not. Because my core fans don't even like, they love Uber, but they singing the new stuff like it's the old stuff. Like, they singing like the new stuff. Like, I'm shocked. I'm going to these places for the first time, and they singing a project that ain't been out for less than a month. Where I'm like, crazy. Yo, like, they yelling it word from word. I'm like, I turn around and look at my DJ like, yo, turn it off. Turn it off. Yo, they know too much. It's wild. So I was discouraged before. Like, I was super discouraged. Like, oh, this ain't gonna work. Oh no, you got your mom in here. Like, oh, well, you need to do this. And like, it never said that the music was whack. Like, my parents rocked with it, but they were like, but you're not getting paid for it right now. Exactly. Not until I started getting paid for it was when, like, they were like, okay, like, this going, what? You ain't got it, and I'm like, wow. Like, like, I knew you supported me, but now I feel the support even more. Like, I feel like I always needed it. Like, now it's even more lit and it's dope, but like, I feel like everybody that has some success goes through that stage of like, it didn't work for them. To where, or they had a rough part where there was a cloud over their head. They didn't know what they was doing.
I know exactly
so
what you're talking
like
about,
that cloud was over their head, and I didn't realize that the cloud was like that until like now, where I look back and be like, I ain't even stressed about that no more. Like, I'm just like, my only stress is like, I gotta get up and hopefully I can get a massage before, like, after the show or something, like, or like me and my girl talking about some like real life stuff. But other than that, music, I ain't even stressed about it.
That's cool, man. I mean, I feel the same way, because even when I was trying to get in radio and even DJing, it was like the same way when my parents looked at it like that. But going back to your new project now, thank you, Mr. Tokyo. Ooh. Let me tell you, man, that Skateboard P record, litty.
Yo, we was in Orlando.
Bro, I lost it when I first
Orlando, and they dropped that in the club before. Like, you got your after party, all of that. We're in Orlando. Before I even, like, I get in my VIP, and that's the first song that they play. Or whatever. They wasn't, no, I ain't hear no Uber, no, I went. Like, I'm like this, yo, like, straight into, I'm like, oh, okay. Like, yo, like, but it's dope to see, like, even, like, you say that, Skateboard P, you look on Spotify, I look at my Spotify account, Skateboard P is like that next record that everybody from my fans are rocking with, and Gucci Polo.
Gucci Polo's dope.
So,
I think from that whole project from top to bottom is, and you did it with no features.
Yeah, man, I'm trying to, like, I did this on, like, I did that on purpose. There was only going to be one feature.
Everybody talks about Cole doing no features. Tokyo did it with no features.
Hey,
bro.
man. I think
and it was a hot
Tilla
project.
did too, right? Tilla went up. But nah, man, it's dope. It's dope like that. I got that. Like, I worked in that project with KY engineer, all the, like, 2 Chainz, everybody's stuff. Like, I had some of the coldest people mix it. All of that, like, I wanted every record to be like yo, your DJ can click play, and just go through them, like, and that's where it's like, I'm like, oh, they, like, I wanted all of them to be jams, but I'm like, one of them gotta go, like, it's like this. If I give you about 8-10 jams, one of them gotta go, but I feel like all of them shake.
Yo, so top to bottom, that whole project moving.
Yeah, man,
legit,
appreciate
man.
it.
Congrats on that project too, and it's only been a month in.
Yeah, man. We still going. I'm about to drop the Mr. Tokyo video.
And you got another project on the way also?
Oh, man, I'm working. Look, man, I just wished Metro a happy birthday. And this dude comes on my picture and was like, yo, like, I still wish you was my artist.
Wow.
Like, and I'm like, this is my boy Metro. Like, we kick it all the time. I'm like, yo, you never told me this. Blah, blah, but like, we done worked on records and we ain't finished our project yet. Like, we got, like, we 3 records in on, like, the mixtape we was working on. Like, so, like, I'm only, like, it's sky's the limit, cause, like, I put this that? Soon. Like, I'm trying to work it out. I'm texting him every other day, trying to make sure that it goes through.
Right.
Like, we already talked about it. Like, he's like, we do this video, like, we do this project, we gotta shoot every video, all of that going up. So the energy is there. Like, me and Metro is super cool. So it's like it's only a matter of time. Like he hit me up about Thank You, Mr. Tokyo, and was like, "Yo, you and K Swisher went off." Like,
Yo, yeah,
so,
you guys are the chemistry
man.
y'all two have is.
Me and K Swisher, I think K Swisher got like some new Gotti placements, everything. He got
His
a lot
price
of,
had to go up, bro.
man, he's sending packs to Yeezy, everybody. Like, yo, like K Swisher is like in the mix. I think Designer got some new stuff with him. Like I'm just blessed that like I've been keeping the producers that I work with around me. The same producer I used for the last project, I use for this project, and I'm gonna do it with the next project.
Now, can we expect a private club?
Oh yeah, we working on that. We working on that. I already
Because I see all that, I see the crew out
I already
here.
locked something in with Wale. Me and my boy Finn, my name Finn. Me and him got something with Wale, and that's crazy. Like it's wild. Like
And Salma just dropped her project too.
Salma got something. I got some on Salma project too, and she got mainly production from K Swisher and Richie South, who did I Want and Uber. So like it's just really in the mix of like her shows is going up. Noah going crazy. He crowd surfing like in the middle of.
Why not?
He ain't even finished his verse and he just jumped in the crowd the other night. I'm like, whoa, like yo, like the rest of your verse, like just ride it. Like so it's dope to see everybody going up, the whole squad going up, and this is off of just Royce believing in everybody. My older brother we just moving around. So man,
it's a beautiful thing, man.
I'm just
Yo,
blessed,
many
man.
more blessings, man.
Hey.
Definitely got a
Hey,
smooth movement.
we say
going
shampoo,
on.
Poppy.
Poppy shampoo.
Sha-
I was
Poppy
saying that before
shampoo.
Drake, B. Straight
Poppy
up.
shampoo. Ooh,
I said that before Drake.
Ooh, hey man,
And it's all good.
it's Madeintyo, Poppy shampoo. Hey, ooh, skr.
Yo, ad lib of the year.
Yeah. Hey man, look, and like shout out to Atlanta, cause like I feel like that whole skr, like I heard it first from Gucci, and then I heard it 2 Chainz, and 2 Chainz embraced me. Like I know 2 Chainz, titty boy, like like so like just to get embraced by that, hearing Quavo, everybody saying
Right.
skr to like the new artists from me, Kodak, 21, to any new stuff that's coming out to where it's like that skr is like took off to the point where you might hear everybody's in mind sound so like super like out there to where it just sound crazy. You don't hear no like I ain't like this is why I tell people I'm not no trap artist.
Right.
So it's like I had to let people know that. So you don't hear no like artist that's saying skirt like that, and like I was like this I can't act hard and my skirt sound like that. I was like this like you hear everybody else like Gucci the way he said like it's just like it's a little bit more harder. Like mine is like skirt like you like that you can't go hard with that like you can't. But like I turn up, man, But shout out to Atlanta, shout out to Northside, Main Tokyo. We out here. You already know.
It's Wild 94.1, the base party station, wild941.com. Tokyo, appreciate you in the project. Thank you,
Hey,
Mr. Tokyo.
Thank you, Mr. Tokyo. Go get that everywhere. Apple Music, Spotify, man, your mama's mixtape, everywhere. Ooh, hey.
Skirt.